Have you ever felt manipulated by someone who seemed too nice? We've all encountered individuals who, under the guise of kindness, harbor less than noble intentions. This is the essence of the metaphorical wolf in sheep's clothing, an individual who presents themselves as harmless, even benevolent, while hiding a more predatory nature. Navigating the labyrinth of human interactions is no easy task, especially when it comes to identifying those with hidden negative motives. It's like trying to spot a single, cleverly disguised wolf in a vast flock of sheep. But don't fret, because understanding some fundamental aspects of human psychology can offer us a magnifying glass in this quest. Firstly, let's delve into the dark triad traits, a concept from psychology that refers to narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. These traits often underpin the manipulative behaviors exhibited by the so-called nice person with ulterior motives. Narcissism fuels a sense of entitlement and lack of empathy. Machiavellianism involves strategic manipulations and a disregard for morality in favor of personal gain. Psychopathy, the most sinister of the triad, is characterized by impulsivity, selfishness, and a chilling lack of remorse. Individuals with these traits can masterfully feign empathy, disguise their true intentions with emotional deception, and even play the victim when it suits their agenda. It's a wolf wearing the wool, if you will. Now, understanding these traits doesn't mean we start seeing wolves everywhere. Not every act of kindness is a cover for manipulation, and not every nice person is a wolf in disguise. But knowledge of these traits does arm us with the awareness needed to discern sincerity from manipulation, genuine kindness from strategic charm. So where does this leave us? Well, recognizing the wolf among us is the first step to safeguarding ourselves from manipulation. As we journey further into the complexities of human behavior, we'll explore more signs of hidden negative intentions and tools for maintaining healthy, authentic relationships. Remember, vigilance is not about fostering mistrust, but about nurturing a discerning eye and an understanding heart. Kindness, a virtue, isn't it? But what happens when it turns into a weapon? In our journey through life, we often encounter individuals who appear to be the embodiment of kindness. They are always there to lend a helping hand, to offer a comforting word, to be the shoulder to cry on. But have you ever stopped to wonder if their kindness is genuine, or if it's merely a well-crafted facade? Consider this: a colleague who is always eager to help you with your tasks, but subtly takes credit for your work during team meetings. Or a friend who is always ready to listen to your problems, but somehow your secrets end up being the talk of the town. These are instances of kindness being used as a manipulative tool, where the line between sincerity and deception is blurred. Human interactions are complex, and the ability to discern genuine kindness from contrived kindness can be a challenging task. This is where real-life scenarios or case studies come into play. For instance, let's take the case of a teacher who always praises a student in front of the class, but consistently gives them lower grades than their peers. Is this an act of kindness or a subtle form of manipulation? Kindness, when genuine, is selfless and unconditional. It doesn't seek anything in return. However, when kindness is used as a manipulative tool, it often comes with strings attached. It's a contrived act designed to gain trust, to control, or to exploit. In the world of human psychology, this is often linked to the dark triad traits: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. These individuals use emotional deception, feigned empathy, and strategic victimhood to manipulate others. They don the mask of kindness to hide their true intentions. So the next time you encounter an overly kind person, take a moment to observe. Look beyond the surface and question the motive. Remember, kindness can be a virtue, but it can also be a weapon in the hands of the wrong person. Not all kindness comes from the heart. Sometimes it's just a mask. In the world of manipulation, actions speak louder than words. Ever noticed how some folks will tell you one thing, then do the complete opposite? That, my friends, is a glaring red flag. It's like a neon sign flashing, "Beware, bad intentions ahead." Let's delve into the world of discrepancies between words and actions. We've all encountered people who are all talk and no action. They'll promise you the moon, but when it's time for them to step up, they're nowhere to be found. This inconsistency is a telltale sign of a person who uses words as a smokescreen to hide their true intentions. Now let's talk about the 5 psychology-backed warning signs of a person with bad intentions. First up, We've got the dark triad traits: narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. People who exhibit these traits are masters of manipulation, often hiding behind a mask of kindness. They're adept at emotional deception, feigned empathy, and strategic victimhood. Next, we have the misuse of kindness. Some folks use kindness as a tool to manipulate others. They'll shower you with kindness, only to use it as leverage later. Remember, true kindness doesn't come with strings attached. Third, we have insincerity. People with bad intentions often have a knack for saying what you want to hear, not what they genuinely feel. Their words are calculated, designed to lure you into a false sense of security. Fourth on our list is the spreading of gossip. People who spread rumors or talk negatively about others when they're not around are likely to do the same to you. Finally, we have the lack of accountability. People with bad intentions often play the victim, blaming others for their mistakes and never taking responsibility for their actions. Remember, these signs are not definitive proof of bad intentions, but they're significant indicators that should raise your eyebrows. When words and actions don't line up, it's time to question the intentions. Ever been a part of a conversation that didn't feel right? This uncomfortable feeling might just be your intuition picking up on the subtle nuances of gossip and insincerity. Two common tools in the arsenal of individuals with hidden agendas. You see, these individuals often weave a web of half-truths and falsehoods to manipulate others and further their own interests. Let's take a hypothetical situation. Imagine you're at a social gathering and you meet someone who seems exceedingly nice. They flatter you, agree with you on almost everything, and even share some seemingly harmless gossip about a mutual acquaintance. It might seem like a casual conversation at first, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Gossip in this context serves two primary purposes. First, it creates a false sense of intimacy. By sharing inside information, the person makes you feel special, as if you're part of an exclusive club. Second, it subtly devalues others, making the gossiper appear superior by comparison. In essence, they're using gossip as a weapon, carefully cloaked in the guise of casual conversation. Now let's consider insincerity. This is where the person's actions and words don't align. They might shower you with compliments, but their body language tells a different story. Or they might promise to do something, but never follow through. This discrepancy can often be a telltale sign of insincere intentions. It's important to remember that not all people who gossip or show occasional insincerity harbor bad intentions. We are all human, after all, and prone to occasional lapses in judgment. However, when these behaviors become a consistent pattern, it's time to take note and reassess the nature of your relationship with that person. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation that feels a bit off, take a moment to observe. Is there an underlying current of gossip or insincerity? If so, proceed with caution. Remember, awareness is the first step towards safeguarding yourself from manipulation. Gossip and insincerity, they're often the tools of those with hidden agendas. Building emotional intelligence. How can we protect ourselves from hidden manipulative tactics? In the grand theater of life, emotional intelligence plays the lead role. It's not just about identifying and understanding our emotions, but also the emotions of those around us. Emotional intelligence is our internal compass, guiding us through the maze of human interactions, helping us distinguish between genuine kindness and contrived manipulation. Building emotional intelligence is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of self-discovery and self-improvement. It begins with self-awareness, understanding our emotions and how they influence our behavior. By becoming more self-aware, we can identify our emotional triggers and manage our responses to them effectively. This level of self-awareness also enables us to recognize manipulative behaviors in others, such as emotional deception and strategic victimhood. Empathy is the next cornerstone of emotional intelligence. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy helps us connect with others on a deeper level, going beyond the surface to see the person beneath. It allows us to perceive the subtle cues of manipulation, such as feigned empathy or insincerity, and respond appropriately. Assertiveness, the third pillar of emotional intelligence, is about expressing our feelings and needs in a respectful and confident manner. It's about establishing boundaries and standing up for ourselves when these boundaries are violated. Assertiveness helps us maintain balance in our relationships, ensuring that our kindness is not taken for granted or used as a tool for manipulation. So, how do we build emotional intelligence? It starts with introspection, understanding ourselves better. It involves actively listening to others, not just hearing their words, but understanding their emotions. It requires practice, patience, and perseverance. And most importantly, it requires honesty with ourselves and with others. With emotional intelligence, we can not only recognize manipulation, but also foster relationships based on honesty and respect.